everyone, today we're going to explore different pricing strategies that businesses use to set their prices. Cost-oriented pricing, customary pricing, customer perceived value pricing, and customer segment pricing. This tutorial will give you a deeper understanding of how these strategies work and how can you apply them. A business can use a variety of pricing strategies when selling a product or service. To determine the most effective pricing strategy for a company, senior executives need to first identify the company's pricing position, pricing segment, pricing capability, and their competitive pricing reaction strategy. Cost-oriented pricing involves setting prices based on the cost of producing, distributing, and selling the product, plus a fair rate of return for the company's effort and risk. A manufacturer of electronics may determine the total cost to produce a smartphone, including materials, labor, and overhead, is $300. They may add 50% markup to ensure profitability, setting the selling price at $450. Customary pricing is setting a price that is dictated by a tradition, a standardized channel of distribution, or other competitive factors. This method often involves setting a prices at a level that is traditionally expected by customers. Example: candy bars are often sold at $1. If a company introduces a new candy bar, it will likely set the price at $1 to meet customer expectations and remain competitive with other brands. Customer perceived value pricing sets the price based on the buyer's perception of value rather than on the seller's cost. This strategy involves understanding what customers are willing to pay for a product based on the value they perceive. Example: a luxury car manufacturer like Ferrari sets prices based on the high value perceived by their customers, which includes superior performance, brand prestige, and exclusivity. Even if the cost to manufacture the car is significantly less, the price reflects the high perceived value. Customer segment pricing involves setting different prices for different segments of customers. The price variation are based on the differences in customers' willingness to pay, usage rates, or other characteristics. Example: airlines often use customer segment pricing. Business travelers who book last-minute flights typically pay more than leisure travelers who book months in advance. Similarly, students and senior citizens may receive discounts on tickets due to their different price sensitivities.
Hello everyone, welcome to my video presentation. A wonderful day to everybody. So, my name is Mark Lopez and I am 27 years old. And I am a third year student at Valencia Colleges Incorporated, Quezon. So, I am a Bsba student majoring in marketing management. And I have a confidence to show to you my video presentation. By the way, in my free time, I love playing basketball, playing Mobile Legends, and especially eating. So much for that. So my goal is to boost my confidence towards this video presentation and deliver it clearly and uniquely. So I am hoping you all listening and understand everything at my discussion inside my video presentation. Thank you everyone. So hello guys, I'm back. So I'll be discussing the techniques for pricing segmentation. So pricing segmentation composed of many characteristics. First is the customer characteristics. The customer characteristics are traits and personality markers that affect the behaviors, experience, and purchasing decisions of customers. So, for example, some customers may be happy to accept your advice without much discussion, while others want to feel more in control of their purchasing decisions. So, next characteristics is the transaction characteristics. So, specific attributes or behaviors that describes how customers engage with a business in a transactional or short-term manner. So, for example, guys, is selling winter clothes. So, okay, I have an example here. Scenario. Example, me, I was driving my car to gas station, so to buy some gasoline for my car. So the transactional characteristic there is me purchasing the gas from the gas station. Did you get it? Okay. Of course, you did. So guys, next characteristic is the behavioral characteristics. So using hurdles like coupons to identify price sensitive buyers who are willing to invest time to find and use discounts. So there's a scenario again, for example, of the behavioral discount. Example there is the Barkada discount. So a restaurant in Manila offers a Barkada discount coupon where groups of 5 or more people dining together receive 10% of their total bill. So the coupon can be obtained by signing up for the restaurant's newsletter or by following their social media pages. And now, lastly, product portfolio is the collection of all the products or services offered by a company, each with a different growth rate and market share. So product portfolio analysis can provide nuanced views on a stock type, company growth prospects, profit margin drivers, income contributions, market leadership, and operational risk. So I have here an example, which is the Apple Incorporation. This is how they arrange their products, like from iPhones, iPads, Macintosh, Apple Watch, TV, and their music. So our next topic is the customer value-based pricing. So it is a strategy setting price primarily based on consumers' perceived value of a product or service. So value-based pricing is customer-focused, meaning companies base their pricing on how much the customer believes a product is worth. So see, for example, Apple iPhones. So Apple prices its iPhones higher than many competitors. So not necessarily due to higher production costs, but because of the perceived value related to the brand, design, and user experience. So they price it on how is worth it. So another example here is the high-end restaurants. So high-end restaurants charge premium prices based on the perceived value of a unique dining experience, a gourmet cuisine, and exceptional services. This is because it is worth, because it is a nice place to go on a date or a meeting or family bonding. That's it. So the next, another example here is the Tesla vehicles. So Tesla's electric cars are priced based on the perceived value of cutting-edge technology, so eco-friendliness and brand prestige. So the cost is justified by the advanced features such as autopilot, long battery life, and the innovative electric power train. So this is also worth it. I want some. This is only one. So that's it. That's my 3 examples of the customer value-based pricing. So by value-based pricing is an excellent strategy that allows businesses to maximize profitability while ensuring customer satisfaction. Thank you. So this is the perception of fairness scenario. So imagine a small business owner, Jane, who sells handcrafted jewelry. So she sets her prices based on the cost of materials, labor, and a reasonable profit margin. So after receiving feedback from several customers, Jane learns that her prices are higher than similar products from competitors. So she is considering whether to adjust her prices to remain competitive. So here's the seller's perception of fairness. Number 1 is the cost recovery. So Jane's primary concern is whether the price adjustment will still allow her to cover costs and make a profit. So she feels that a fair price should at least cover her expenses and contribute to her business sustainability. So if lowering the price means she can't recover her costs, she might perceive the adjustment as unfair to her business. So number 2, the market position. So Jane wants to ensure that her prices reflect the value of her unique, so handcrafted products. If she lowers her prices too much, she might feel that she is undervaluing her work or setting a precedent that affects the perceived quality of her jewelry. So she believes that fairness includes maintaining the perceived value of her products in the market. So number 3, the competitor pricing. So Jane looks at competitors' pricing and considers whether her prices are aligned with industry standards. So if competitors' prices are significantly lower, she might perceive the need to adjust her prices, but she also considers how her unique value proposition justifies a higher price. So fairness here in this sense involves balancing competitive pricing with maintaining the integrity of her brand. So number 4, customer expectations. So Jane also takes into account the expectation and feedbacks from her customers. So if her customers believe the current prices are too high, she might feel a sense of fairness in responding to their concerns and making adjustments. So however, she also needs to ensure that these adjustments are not seen as inconsistent or misleading. So lastly, the long-term impact. So Jane considers the long-term impact of the price change. So she assesses whether the adjustment will lead to increased sales and customer satisfaction without compromising her business's financial health. So she aims for a fair solution that supports both immediate sales and long-term sustainability of her business. So guys, the perception of fairness can vary depending on individual values and circumstances. So what seems fair to one person might not seem fair to another. So highlighting how complex and subjective fairness can be. That's all. God bless you all. Thank you.